This is Selma Schimmel at the annual San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, where now we are going to feature our advocate in action, Karen Eubanks Jackson, who is the founder and CEO of Sisters Network, Inc. Talk to us more about some of the programs at Sisters Network, and let's say someone's newly diagnosed and they call the organization. What experience will they likely go through in order for you to best help define the kind of help that they need?
Well, first, in contacting the organization, we want to find out what area of the country that you live in, what's your diagnosis, how old you are, and just some background information. So if you need one-on-one type of support, then we're able to connect you with someone who's already been through what you're getting ready to go through, so that they can help you, support you in that way. If you're in an area where we do have an affiliate chapter, then of course we contact the chapter and have you go to the meetings. And then also we have what we call Breast Cancer Assistance Program. So if you need financial help in different areas, we're able to assist you in that way too. We have a social media that's going on that is absolutely wonderful. And I have to say, mostly women under 50 seem to like this. I'm over 50. I'm not really interested in that too much. But we have that service available, so the ladies enjoy chatting about what's going on. And we actually give topics so that they're learning while they're chatting, because we kind of guide what's going to be talked about.
How many chapters are there?
We have 43 chapters, and we're in 22 states.
What year was the organization founded?
1994, just 1 year short of my diagnosis. So I was diagnosed in 93.
You have the Pink Ribbon Awareness Initiative. Talk to us about that.
We call our church initiative Pink Ribbon Awareness. We're so fortunate that because our women are within the churches across the country, we don't have a problem with the churches accepting us to come in and do our programs. We have so many different types because it's not one program for the church. We have many different programs for many different needs of churches. So it's been very successful. What we try to do is reach the women before their diagnosis. We believe in early detection. If you have the knowledge and you can share your knowledge with your mother, your sister, your auntie, your coworker, we're better off as a community because awareness is power.
What about the Gift for Life Block Walk?
That's our signature program that we've been doing since 1995. It's where the community and our organization combine going into the African American community. It's a door-to-door outreach where we have teams of women and men and children, I must say. It's a family kind of event. And we have scripts, so everybody's not just saying anything about anything. So we have a script for each person to be able to talk to the person at the door. We make sure that it's a community person and a survivor that go to the door, and they ask certain questions. They tell the person about the services that we do provide. We provide the mammograms on that day, or if the woman doesn't need one on that day but would like some down the line, we make sure we schedule it for that. But the most important thing, over the years since 1995, we have been successful in getting the information directly to the person. It's a nice way of knowing and meeting people within the community. And the people are very, very happy that we bring the message to them.
You are also the first organization to have hosted the National African American Breast Cancer Conference.
Our conference we've been doing since 1999, and we're very proud of that. It's an accredited conference over the years. This year, coming up, 2013, we're changing our format because we want to reach even more women, so we have the 2013 conference tour. So we're going to be visiting 10 cities throughout the coming year, bringing the conference directly to these 10 cities.
What are the greatest challenges or obstacles that you face as an organization?
We have a slogan called Stop the Silence. Our challenge is the women in the community still, there are some who don't believe breast cancer means them. They don't have it in their family that they know of, and everyone doesn't know their family history anyway. And so they don't think breast cancer means you as an individual. And we have to make sure that women understand it may not mean you directly, but it is someone in your family, someone that you will know, maybe your neighbor or a colleague. The information needs to be shared. So to stop the silence, the women are still fearful of being diagnosed, so we sort of shut down. We don't want to hear about it.
African American women's 5-year survival rate of breast cancer is 78% compared to white women of 90%. The incidence of breast cancer among women under 45 is higher for African American women compared to white women. However, the risk of breast cancer for all women increases with age, we know, but this issue for incidence of younger women, to me, is completely overlooked.
Yes.
African American women have the lowest cause-specific survival rate of any racial or ethnic group, indicating that they have the greatest probability of dying.
Correct.
African American women are more likely to be diagnosed with larger tumors and more advanced stages of breast cancer despite a lower incidence rate.
So in '93, when I read all these types of statistics, they were still blaming the individual woman that you didn't come in early enough, that you didn't follow protocols. And all these things were about what African American women didn't do. But lo and behold, now that we have the information, the clinical trials have shown that there's something called triple negative. And that is the type of breast cancer that is so aggressive that it doesn't really give you a lot of time to find out what's going on in your body. And that helped to dispel the information that was so widely assumed that it was the woman's fault.
And for you personally, I'm sure, because I know that I feel this way about my work. You got breast cancer, I got breast cancer. It's not the disease that I wanted to have, nor you, but it happened. The idea that you could make it go work for you and do something good, what does that feel like?
Well, I actually feel like the mother who's very proud of her children. And that may sound strange, but I just feel as though I've raised some great kids. So I'm very proud of the organization. We have attracted some very outstanding women, and they found their purpose just as I found my purpose with Sisters, and that makes me very proud.
Well, I salute you because I remember when you started and seeing the growth and just the stability and your commitment.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I'm happy to be here.
I appreciate what you do, and congratulations as you enter your 20th year and are a 20-year survivor. It's a great feeling.
Great. Thank you.
Karen Eubanks Jackson, founder and CEO of Sisters Network, Inc.